Good morning, guys. KDOT 357 coming to you here. Today is Friday, the 29th of May. So we are open. We're open from 11 to 6 today. It's about 10:15 right now. Tomorrow we'll be open from 11 to 5. And of course, remember our new hours, we're closed Sunday and Monday. We're open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and then Saturday, 11 to 5. I got a gun I want to show you here this morning. This is made by Henry. It's made in America. A nice gun. This gun was ordered by accident. This gun was ordered by accident. It was actually, the gun that was supposed to be ordered was an H001, which is their standard 22 long rifle, carbine lever action rifle. And this one came in. Instead of sending it back, we elected to keep it. This gun is a little bit unique. Now, I do like the stock. I like the wood stock on it. They call it like a driftwood, and you can actually feel the texture in it. It's a good-looking rifle. Well, what do you think it's chambered in? It's not even chambered in 22 long rifle. It's chambered in 22, well, it's not chambered. It's a smooth bore, so it will handle the 22 shot shells. They call this the garden gun, So with 22 shot shells, which will not fire a 22 long rifle. There's no rifling. It's a smooth bore. So with the shot shells, you're talking about 160 little miniature BBs, if you will, that are packed in this little cartridge. And it's like a miniature shotgun, I guess, if you will, except only in 22. It's not real loud. And actually, it's only effective out to about 60 to 70 feet. That's why they call it the garden rifle. So what is it intended for? Of course, it's intended for varmints and things like that, snakes. Some people call shot shell snake shot because they do it in most pistol calibers, shot shells, 38, 9 millimeter, and so forth. But this is a smooth bore meant to handle, and will only handle 22 shot shells. So, but it's a great gun if you got a garden or if you're out around in the house a lot, not in the house, outside the house. When you encounter snakes, big rats, any kind of little varmints that you don't want no part of, this will do the job. All right, so once again, made in the USA, Henry Repeating Arms. And it's a good-looking rifle. I mean, first of all, it's a very good-looking rifle, but it was ordered by mistake. So it is here in the store. Come on by and take a look at it. Nice little piece. We've got it at $379. $379. It's brand new. So we've got some other guns, pistols coming in this afternoon. As I told you before, it's sort of challenging to get inventory, like ammunition, guns, and things like that. Well, a lot of you have made special orders, and the guns are still not here yet. It's ridiculous how long it's taken. And it's actually that the shipping, we're telling everybody shipping's slow. The shipping's not slow. The shipping is the same. Think about it. Once it leaves the warehouse and it's on the truck, it's on the way. It's not really that the shipping is slow. It is that the warehouses that get the shipments ready are inundated with orders, and they're basically just trying to get caught up. That's all it is, and they're not caught up yet. That's the problem. Not shipping, it's getting the orders ready and processed and ready to leave the plant. Once it leaves the plant, then the shipping is normal. But that's the problem, and it's the problem everywhere. Sooner or later, this is going to straighten itself out. Well, I know it will. I think my biggest thing is I'm concerned about is this corona thing coming back when flu season comes back. Who knows? I guess that remains to be seen. I will leave you with this real quick. I was doing some private instruction with a student Tuesday in Siler City. And after that, we ran over to Smithfield's to get a bite to eat because we knew you could sit down in there. When we got over there, there was just us and maybe 6 other people in there eating. Now, granted, they could only be in there at 50% capacity, but even still, there was hardly anybody in there. And all of a sudden, it just kind of dawned on me. I said, okay, well, you can come in here, but there's nobody in here. And that's the way I've seen it at other restaurants where you're allowed to actually go in there and sit down and eat. So, once again, this is just my opinion, but I think that you've got people that are still scared to get into a confined area, like a restaurant. I mean, I'm not, I probably take too many chances and things that I do and all that. I've never worn a mask from day one. I got no problem with people that wear a mask. I mean, that's your problem. If it makes you feel better, do it. I do. It is kind of, I wonder why there are people that ride down the road in the car by themselves with a mask on. And then, like in my neighborhood, I see people walking in the neighborhood and they have a mask on. I don't quite understand that rationale. Help me out there if you know the answer, so you can put it in the comments. I'll load this to my Facebook channel and to my YouTube channel. And then I went by the bank this morning to make a deposit from yesterday's business, and so I went through the drive-through because I thought the lobby was still closed. There were no cars parked in front of the lobby area where you would go inside, and I asked them, I said, when y'all plan on opening the lobby back up? They said, well, let's open up now. We opened it up yesterday. And the same mentality there, I believe, and they agreed with me. They said, yeah, we just still think that people are afraid to come in to where they're in a small area with people. I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see how this. There's going to be a lot of things going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting with the presidential race, how that's going to pan out. There's just a lot of things, and then you got this thing, and then I'll end this because I already got people kind of pulling up. But I got a sign on the door that says I'm open until 11. I don't know all the facts and everything, but this situation where this individual had a knee on him. I can't even remember what town it is. But anyway, there's an uproar, rioting, looting, and things like that. Then we're got to deal with all this racism stuff all over again. Listen, I'll be the first one to tell you, I was a cop 16 years, and the way that it appears, that officer was dead wrong. Dead wrong. He deserves to be in jail. Not everybody out there that carries a badge needs to be carrying a badge. I think overwhelmingly most police officers are good people and they want to do the right thing. But you got some knuckleheads out there that don't want to play by the rules, it seems like. And not only that, but you had other officers standing there that allowed that to happen. Somebody should have intervened, and God help them if there was a supervisor that was present that was watching all that happen. I mean, the man was handcuffed. He was handcuffed. And, there's just no excuse for that. I don't care. Once he's in cuffs, then it's game over pretty much. Yes, I know some of you officers out there might be watching, well, he could be flailing around, kicking his legs and all that. Yeah, he could be doing that. But, I'm sorry. You don't have to put your knee on his neck and leave it there to the point where the man expires. That was just wrong. I don't care what color his skin was. That was wrong. That was wrong. And that guy deserves to go to jail. He deserves to go to prison. And every single one of them that were standing there deserved to get fired. Unbelievable. You think that people would learn after all these other past incidents and everything. But, and listen, there are some instances where the officers were in the right, but in this particular case, that was wrong. And I'd like to think that 100% of the people that saw that video would certainly agree with it. I love law enforcement, it's still in my heart, and always will be. But, you do the right thing, That's why you got your standard operating procedures of using force. And we don't use excessive force or more force than is needed to effect the arrest. And that was more force than was needed, obviously. I mean, you don't even have to be a police officer. You don't have to know anything about the law to know that that wasn't right. All right, so I'll stop right there. We're open, once again, Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturday, 11 to 5. We do have another concealed carry class coming up. Our June 6th class is full, but we've got openings in our June 20th class, and I've got classes posted all the way out through the end of August. We do them at least twice a month. And also don't forget, on our website, we've got a defensive pistol class coming up and an AR-15 class coming up as well. So get in on those if you'd like to learn your weapon better and be more proficient with it. They got an old saying, and it's true, if you knew you was going to be in a gunfight or a gun battle tomorrow, would you train harder today? Once again, I'd like to think that 100% of the people out there would certainly say, you darn Skippy, I would. But as a society, a lot of times, we walk around thinking that we're never going to get into a situation like that, but it happens. It happens, all right? So come on by and see us today. It's kind of rainy. It's a little thunder out there. Maybe it's going to clear up. I don't know. So we'll all be in the store today, me, Zach, and Bill. I'm not teaching a class tomorrow, so I'll be in here, all right? So come on by and see us. We're at 1606 Westover Drive, Sanford, NC 27330. Our phone number is area code 919-708-5475. Once again, I'll load this on my Facebook channel, and my YouTube channel is KDOD357. If you like it, hit the like button, and more importantly, we'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. That way you get notifications when we load up new content, all right? Till see you next time, stay armed, stay safe, and stay well. See you.